We go and welcome to the NT singles final between Siobhan Tootell and Tanya Humphris. We've got your commentators here today, Greg Wetzler and Barry. How you going, Baz?
Yeah, good afternoon, Greg, and welcome to the Nightcliff Bowling Club and the final of the women's state NT singles. Very exciting.
Should be a cracking match today. Siobhan, she's been playing pretty well, and Tanya had an awesome victory earlier today against one of the NT stalwarts, Colleen Orr, and what a fantastic game that was. And yeah, here they are today, about to do battle. This is the first end, and Siobhan currently with the white bowls, the white XGs, sitting next to the jack.
Yeah, conditions a bit blustery here, Greg, so girls will take a bit to try and find their line.
Yeah, I was talking to both players after the semi-finals there, and yeah, both of them are commenting about the blustery conditions, so it's definitely going to add that challenge, isn't it?
Yvonne started very well here, though.
One good shot from Siobhan there. Holding three.
Good reply.
Yeah, it looks very close here. Good shot.
Yeah, definitely cuts a couple out.
Yes, Barry, neither player, they've won a state singles before. Siobhan's been runner-up twice now. I think this is Tanya's first outing in the finals for the singles championship, so it's pretty exciting.
Very special. I mean, a state title against your name is something probably everyone aspires to who's in the bowl scene, so yeah, good luck to both of them.
Absolutely. It's a good matchup, both using XG bowls, so they'll be able to look at each other's line to understand what the green's doing.
Yeah, it's interesting. I know Tan's only just gone across to the XGs, so she was unsure whether she'd use them in this competition. I think a few people close to her encouraged her to do so, and here she is. She's made the final with them, which is a great outcome.
She's been bowling very, very well with them, so yeah, I was happy to see when she had them out. Pretty good start there. Probably falling about 1.5 foot short though.
Yeah, I think nerves will play a big part in both. I suppose it's fair to say that Von's got the more experience in the big games, been away to the Nationals on a regular basis. So the quicker both of them are able to settle, the better off they'll be.
Absolutely, Siobhan, a former state skip. She didn't attend the sides last year, but still won a lot of things last year for this championships. She won the pairs, won the fours. Tanya, of course, she's part of the side series.
Just pulling up short again.
For an NT stalwart up at our market, Baz, Sue Orman, what an absolute legend she is for the NT and bowls. So yeah, she'll be up there happily doing the marking duties for us today, I think.
Yeah, events like these, we look for good markers, and Sue was the first person I approached, and thankfully she's in a position to do so, so well done. We've also got the men's singles final running concurrently. That final is being played between Tristan Smollicum and Mitch Jackson. Both had good wins in the semis to get through. Tristan victorious over Daniel Baker, and Mitch Jackson was victorious over Pat Coburn from Alice Springs.
Yeah, they should be on for a cracker too, shouldn't they? Mitch has had an awesome campaign so far. Stixon has won the fours. Mitch has got himself over in the fours and the pairs, so yeah, teammates playing against each other in the pairs in this singles game again.
So back to the action here.
Yeah, we'll try and keep getting some score updates on the men's stuff, but currently just talking about at the moment, Sorman indicating it's one to measure down. 10, still just trying to find out some more information. Final ball of the end coming down now. Just play this very, very well.
Well, that was good information to get. Shot to Humphris.
Very good bowl. And indeed, Sorman indicating 1 to Tanya. Shout out to Nightcliff Sports Club here hosting the event this year. They've done a fantastic job. Their volunteers are always very keen to help out, and something that's very much appreciated from us at Bowls NT. First ball from Tanya. Falls about 3-4 foot over the jack. Siobhan will be looking to capitalise here. She won't be unhappy with that. She just behind the head there, about a foot behind. Tanya Humphris now, second bowl. Looking to correct on a first. And indeed she does so, very good shot. One bowl past Jack. Siobhan second bowl, just pulls up short, about 1.5 meters short from her.
Yeah, 2 to 10.
Another nice bowl from there, Baz, wasn't it?
Oh, beautiful. Found her weight exceptionally on those two bowls.
This is going to be an absolute cracking match between these two. They've both got the shots on them, the draw, the drive. Very, very good game, I think.
Yeah. Bit of a niggle there.
Tanya now, final bowl.
Is it got the weight?
I think it's just going to get stuck out there a little bit too.
Yeah.
Probably would have had the weight to count that last one, but yeah, just hung out there a bit too wide. Siobhan now, final bowl.
Yeah, fighting against that breeze now. But does just enough.
Does just enough. Oh, what a
it's
very
great
good
bowl.
shot.
Great bowl.
Tanya just wants to double check here on the measure, so it does look close, though I do favour that white one. And indeed, one for Siobhan here. Siobhan now first bowl. She's right a bit of a longer end here, Baz. She's sitting about 3 feet away from the tee, and Jack's on the tee.
Yeah, probably just trying to mix up the length a bit to test Tan out a bit.
Tanya Humphris now first bowl.
Pretty good weight.
Yeah, I think that's very good weight. Probably fallen probably about 3 inches short of Jack there. Siobhan's response coming now. Looks close, however, just a fraction over. And just rolls into the ditch there. Of course, just to the right of screen, we've got the men's final as well happening at the same time. I don't have a score update at the moment, but I'll look to get that shortly. Tanya using her own bowl now. Sets herself up nicely. Just not quite having the positivity there to get to it.
Yeah,
She might have outfoxed herself here.
Yeah, Vaughn definitely under a bit of pressure.
She's the one to handle it though. Very good lawn bowler for NT, Siobhan Tootell.
It's another good bowl coming down here. Again, looks like pretty good weight.
Indeed, Tanya, very good shot.
Great shot. Wow, do we see a bit of weight now from Tootell?
I don't think she'll be short anyways.
No, draw weight.
She might be just looking to find the weight herself on the draw rather than attacking too early in the game. Good shot, cuts it back to 2.
Yeah, good effort.
Tanya just asking some questions again.
Yeah, she's brought that into her game lately. She's a talented bowler, and she's just trying to get the feel for the game a bit better and think a bit more about what shots she's playing and asking the questions. So it's certainly paying dividends. She's just rocked Vaughn's bowl.
She'll still be holding 2 though at the end, the completion of this end. 3-all now. Siobhan versus Tanya. Yeah, I agree with what you were talking about earlier, Baz. She's definitely trying to improve her game at the moment, Tan. She's doing a really great job about it, asking more questions. She had an awesome singles campaign in the Darwin Bowls Club semi-finals. Just looking to take a game to the next level now.
Good starter.
Crowd starting to build here down at Nightcliff as well.
Yeah, if you're in the area and you enjoy some good bowls, pop on down. Club's open.
Great correction here from Danielle. Very,
Yes,
very nice.
She didn't have to correct much. Her first bowl was a good bowl behind anyway. So, good setup.
It's something we've been trying to do that a bit more in the NT, trying to make sure our first bowl's behind. So yeah, Tan will be very happy with this. Gives herself options for later on in the end.
Another one's going to finish behind. A bit runny, but never go to waste back there.
Indeed, particularly if Von can start making contact with a couple of these shots.
Yeah, I think Von's probably got to certainly look at arriving through a little bit, giving herself a chance and giving herself something to play to with her last two bowls. So here we're going to see 3 short bowls, which...
That's not ideal for an end, is it?
No, they're killers. They're killers. Any touch of the jack now by Humphris, and it's not good news for Siobhan.
Tan will recognise that she's definitely playing here with a little bit more mongrel. Looking to get the jack movement.
Well,
not the worst result out there.
No, still holding 3. That was quite an aggressive tactic by Tanya, and we do know her for that aggression, don't we?
Yeah, she was probably just a fraction overweight to what she wanted.
But good for her to try and apply the pressure early and
definitely
get one thinking. There's going to be a 3 to Humphris. Good pick up.
Takes a score to 6-3 now. I'll just have a run over and have a look at what the men's are doing.
Thanks, Greg. So about a 3/4 length end. At about a 1.5 meters in front of the tee. Probably just short of 3/4 actually.
Yeah, Barry the man, so they've started out pretty well as well. Tristan's holding 5 against Mitch's 2, so yeah, Sticks is starting his way for another NT title. I'm sure Mitch is going to fight that one back.
Tristan Smallacombe has had a Houdini run in this tournament. He was 21-9 down in his...
Fighting back the hard way.
It was a semi? No, it was the quarterfinal. Yeah, played his semi this morning. Yeah, yesterday 21-9 down and managed to claw his way back and win that. 25-23, I think.
It's one of the hallmarks of his game, though, Baz, isn't it? Just that never give up attitude. He will fight for the last shot.
Absolutely, and he had a good win over Daniel Baker this morning. The score wasn't anywhere near that, but...
Back to the match in front of us now.
So again, Tan holding 2.
She's gone for a bit of a shorter end. This could work very well against it for her, though.
Yeah, I called it as a 3/4 length then, but I think I was mistaken. It's quite short.
It's a tough one. It's more on the medium side, I think.
Yeah, good spot there. Won't go to waste.
Again, behind. It's very good.
Yeah, Von just not getting her weight right, is she?
Just not quite. Still just trying to search for the weight, trying to find it. Once she gets in rhythm, though, she can be absolutely devastating with a draw.
Well, I think now's the time to get into the rhythm.
She doesn't want to wait too much longer, does she?
No, you don't want to let this get away from you because it's always hard to claw back.
Siobhan Tootell now, final bowl, looking to cut down or get shot. She just sat up a bit high. And again, Tanya takes the early advantage in this game.
Another 3.
Just waiting for Sue Orman now to let us know. And indeed, it is a 3. Nine 3 now for Tanya. Again, 10-year-olds at medium style length.
So some pretty exciting stuff happening. We've got the NT titles over these 2 weeks, Greg, and then we've got the Bowls Australia High Performance team coming up next weekend.
Excellent. That'll be pretty good then.
So they'll do some work with our academy players and also with the nominated state players. Been invited out for a coaching session, and yeah, it's going to be so exciting to have them up here.
Absolutely, that should be fantastic. Do we know who from the Australian squad's coming in, Barry?
Yeah, definitely the most high-profile attendee will be Lindsay Clark.
Geez, that's pretty exciting. It's not often we get some of those high-performing bowlers up here, so that'll be very exciting.
Yeah, obviously 8-time world champion, 10-time Australian champion. To have someone of that calibre visit is magnificent.
Very exciting. Tanya holding 2. Siobhan, second bowl now. Very good. Tanya's just asking for a shot update, so we'll be able to bring you that shortly. Looks like she's holding one, indicated by Sewell in the marker. Tanya now on a backhand. Tends to favour it over forehand. Very, very good. Holding two. Siobhan, she's liking this. She's chased it all the way back down to the jack. Very, very good shot. Siobhan holding one. 10 figuring out her next play. Siobhan holding one. Final ball from 10 now. Very, very good effort. One down, she can afford that at the moment, holding a bit of a lead over Tootell.
Yeah, next Sunday, Greg, when the academy players and the state players are going through their drills, we encourage everyone to get down to Darwin Bowls Club, put on a barbecue and make it a bit of a festival and welcome BA up here. It's been probably over 10 years since we've had any high performance people up here, as I'm led to believe, so we want to make the most of it and certainly showcase our state side and our high performance academy athletes.
That's fantastic, Baz. I think you guys have done a really good job so far to get this all started up.
Yeah, and we've just had our high performance coach appointed by Bowls Australia. That's Kelly Ray.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, so we're going to certainly get the coaching and the support that we need, and hopefully that advances bowls in the NT leaps and bounds.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's the name of the game. Try and bring our own status up. Generally, I find when we go away, we can handle one or two rings, but just overall as a team, we just don't quite have the depth there, understandably. But it'll be fantastic. Try and get a bit more knowledge for us.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, good crowd starting to roll in and view these finals. Great to see. Good support. These players deserve to be showcased, and we're so glad we can bring it to you on live stream if you can't get down here.
Siobhan's bowl just pulls up short. Yeah, it's good we've been able to get the live stream back out the cupboard and try and, as you said, showcase bowls a bit more up here. We've been trying to refine the product, and yeah, we're pretty happy where it is at the moment. A couple of small changes, just try and make it a bit more an improved effort from us. But no, so far so good. Siobhan Tootell now, second bowl, looking to improve on a first.
And she's done a great job there, drawn shot.
Yeah, thanks, Liddy. We've just set up at the wrong end of the green here, so it's hard to keep trying to get the men's scores, but yeah, we'll keep trying. I will tell you one thing though, Tristan just had about 3 on the jack and Mitch has come down with one of his almighty drives and just belted it. So yeah, killed the end, and so they're having another crack now. Second ball for 10, just behind the jack. Siobhan just pulling it across the green a little bit. Tanya on a favoured backhand now. Just crashes into those short ones of Siobhan.
And just to clarify, the other coach coming up, I believe, is Ian Ewing from Victoria. So, yeah, certainly Lindsay's going to be the high-profile one, but Ian, high-performance pathways coach down in Vic, will obviously bring an immense array of knowledge with him. So, looking forward to welcoming both of you.
And yeah, that's next week, isn't it, Baz?
Yeah, 3rd, 4th and 5th of May. So we're lucky enough to get him for 3 days, and Sunday we're going to try and make a bit more of a festival day, and involve a lot of the bowling community who may not get exposed to this sort of coaching, or they can watch some drills, some match sim, whatever is being played out there.
That's fantastic. However, Siobhan just falls short with the final bowl now. She won't quite be happy with that. In the men, Tristan's just picked up a 2 there.
So I know Tan loves playing her backhand, but I think she's got to look for that trail underneath, that wide wing bowl on the forehand.
I absolutely agree. I think she's listening to us. On a forehand, looking for some movement.
Yeah, it's going to come up short, but certainly the right intention.
I agree. As I said, she does favour her backhand a lot, and she'll be looking to try and improve on a forehand in the coming months. Master both those hands. Under 10. (10-3) at the moment. This game's certainly underway. First to 25. Again, Tan just gone for that medium length, hasn't she, Baz?
Yeah, short to medium. It looks pretty good here.
Yeah, very good start.
Great start.
Siobhan's first bowl now on a backhand.
Yeah, it's better weight.
Very good reply.
Great reply, just running past.
So those bowls have probably finished about half a foot behind. Wonderful shots. Very good opening bowls here from Tan again. She's certainly playing well.
Now, Von's had a bit of a think about all those short bowls, and now she's pushing the bowl through better, gives herself an option, sits behind. If she misses, she's got a catcher waiting.
Tan's third bowl now.
She's not far away again.
This is beautiful bowling from Tanya.
That is a great bowl.
Very good shots.
Definitely two, and possibly, I'm not sure if that front one's in. She did trail the jack an inch or two there, so she may have trailed back to Von's closest bowl.
She won't mind that though. 3 bowls in the head versus one of Siobhan's. Always good odds to have. Siobhan again.
Just drifting through, but I do like the fact that she's giving herself a chance with that weight.
Absolutely. She'll be drawing on a lot of her experience here. Siobhan, she's been state skipper.
Now, this is something that Tan does now. Previously, she didn't used to, but she'll come to the head and have a look, which is it's a good idea for any bowler, singles bowler in particular. After the third bowl, you're entitled to approach the head and have a look, and a lot of times, as we all know, the head looks different when you're standing on top of it as opposed to from the mat.
She's had a very good look at this head. She's been watching it intensely. She looks like she's on a forehand now, which is very good. She can sneak just around her own, just into that little pocket that Siobhan's set up.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. I mean, you played 3 beautiful, perfect bowls on the backhand. Unless she was trying to cover those 3, is that what you're thinking?
I think exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of had options there. She could have got to her own bowl, turned that over. If she's just under it, she could have got to her other bowl and just laid Siobhan over.
And I suppose, in fairness, Siobhan's had 3 bowls that have reached the head and gone through. So if she nails it, she goes 4 down.
Yeah, I don't mind that shot change from Tanya at all.
No, I think you're right.
She's definitely maturing as a bowler, which is really brilliant to see. Siobhan, final bowl, and she looks like she has that attacking weight.
She does. Well, she's not far away here at all.
It's very close.
Not far away.
Just not quite, though.
Just rocks her own bowl, but I don't think that'll change the situation. I still think it's probably 2, possibly a measure for the third. They want to kick that bowl out because it'll fall if they take it out. So
Yeah, they'll definitely have to chalk that bowl of Siobhan's. They might be able to do a little bit of hawky-pawky there and
I
get
think
the measure around it.
I think Tan's... Yeah, I think they may...
Just over to the men's game now. Sticks is holding 2 very close ones. Just saw Mitch rip out another big drive. Didn't hit this one this time.
Calling for the umpire to chalk Siobhan's bowls, because it's slightly raised against Tan's bowl, so... We might need those.
Gone for a bit of a wider approach on the green this time. Just does show off what the men are doing on the other rink, on ring 5.
Oh, thanks, Greg. Very thoughtful.
Sticks has dropped one short, but they'll be looking to block, try and cover off, not letting Mitch have a sniff at this again. Men's score currently 8-6 in favour of Tristan.
So I think all our viewers will know a lot about Tristan Smollercombe. He's a former champion of champions, winner. What do we know about Mitch Jackson?
Came from the Gold Coast. He's won under 18s for Queensland. I believe it was under 18 triples. He won the 4s this year. He won the pairs. Finals in the champion singles. So he's definitely having a cracker season at the moment.
Yeah, what a great young bowler on the up.
Yes. And I don't want to sound too biased here, but hopefully he has a good triples campaign too.
I suspect he's in your team.
Yes.
Who's your team there?
So we've got young Julian Richards, myself and Mitch.
Well, Jules was in some pretty good form yesterday.
Yeah, I've heard that he's been playing pretty good bowls, which is fantastic. Another one of our up-and-comers here in the NT, looking to make the side series. Sticks looking to draw with his last now, holding 2.
Just ran out of petrol on that one.
Indeed, the ladies have just called for the umpire again just to come out and do the measuring.
Okay, so, yeah, wise to chalk those bowls. So I think we've taken 2 out and measuring for the 3rd.
Yeah, indeed. Tristan rolling the jack down for the men's now. Another good opportunity here to shout out Pauline McKenzie is our umpire at the moment. Thanks, Pauline, for coming down and umpiring. This is all volunteer work from the team here, so yeah, it's very much appreciated.
Yes, our usual umpire, Mr. Mark Hall, was unavailable today. Hopefully he'll be back on deck tomorrow. He assures me he will.
What's on tomorrow, Barry? The mixed pairs, I think?
No, mixed pairs is not quite. It's the...
of course, indoor singles.
Rounding out of the indoors, we played half of that tournament. We'll finish it off tomorrow. And then we move to Darwin. We take the juggernaut over to Darwin Bowls Club, and we play the mixed pairs and triples over the next 4 days, winding up on Friday, and then into the high performance weekend.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Should be good. Another good week of bowls here in the NT then.
Yeah, we've done a bit differently this year, as I understand. We've condensed it all up, made it over a 2-week period that enabled a lot of the Alice Springs bowlers to get up and play in a lot of the tournaments, because if we space it out over different weekends, they've got to make trips back and forth, and that can get a bit expensive and makes it difficult. So thanks to the Alice players who've come up and committed for the 2 weeks, and similarly to everybody here who's committed to that.
Indeed, the umpire's finished now, so it was 2-10, so we'll update the scoreboards. Tan taking an early lead at the moment. 12-3. First ball here for Tan.
Yeah, what a cracker. Very good ball.
Indeed, she's finished about 2 foot behind. Again, her first ball's been very impressive so far. She's just being able to fall behind, building that head. Crucial in singles.
Well, it takes the pressure off yourself if you get that first one. Not only does it put pressure on your opponent, but the reverse occurs with yourself. You're not then going, oh damn, I haven't got one close. Now I'm under pressure.
Siobhan responds accordingly.
And that's a good response too. Good ball.
They both know each other's talents here and their ability to be able to trail Kitty, so yeah, falling behind is very important. Damn, just falling a little bit short there.
It's probably one of her first short bowls for a long time. Very hot conditions out here, Greg, though, and yeah, the hotter you get, the more fatigue sets in, so we may see that towards the end of the game where concentration drops. At this stage, they're putting up very good bowls.
They've had a very big week. I think yesterday I was talking to Jules, and yeah, I think he played something like 104 ends, which is a mighty effort.
Absolutely, 104 ends in 33-degree heat.
It's definitely a good test on your own fatigue skills.
Wouldn't worry Julian Richards, though. Lead athlete.
Siobhan's final, second last bowl coming down now.
She wants to stay off that front one.
Indeed, she just pulls across the head. Her bait was alright, she's just fallen a fraction short of Jack. You know, she's inspected the head, made a shot call decisions. Now ready to bowl the last for the end. Looks like she'll stick to the backhand.
Got her own coming up. Sits that back bowl.
Very good effort.
Just wanders through. So Vaughn's still with one to play.
It's tough to see who's holding down there at the moment.
Fancy probably Tan.
Siobhan on a forehand now.
Oh, that wind's kicked up too. Going to punish the bowls on that side.
Indeed, there is a slight cross breeze of wind at the moment.
So that bowl was fighting against the breeze to try and come back in, and just it's definitely on this surface is going to hang if that breeze kicks up. I kicked out 1, 2. This is getting a bit concerning for Von now, Greg.
She needs to start thinking about this and slowing the game down, pulling it back to her own style.
What's her strengths if she can get the mat?
It's a good question. I've seen her be devastating on a lot of lengths, actually. She'll probably trying to look to extend it out again, I think.
I think if you got the mat now, you'd probably go ditch to ditch if you could.
Yeah, I think that's what I'd be trying. It'll be that or the alternate and just drop a 21 metre length in, and she does have a very good attacking shot on her.
We haven't seen it yet because she hasn't had that backwood to play to, really. So two more to Tanya. So she skips out to 14-3.
Indeed. She'll be looking definitely to try and get the next couple of shots here. In desperate need of it. Tan still rolling these medium length ends. This is probably a fraction over medium now. More moving into the longer lengths.
And that's not too bad if you do vary the length just slightly. It just means if the opponent does get the mat, it's not a shock. It's just a bit more of what you're doing.
Absolutely, and it just means that Vaughn won't be quite able to get a rhythm. She has been struggling a little bit of the weight at the moment.
Tan leaving about a metre short there.
Siobhan on her backhand now.
And that's Jack High.
Good shot from a Jack High. Mitch Jackson drawing shot on the other end on the men's game. Very good shot.
Just going to run out of steam.
Siobhan on the second bowl now.
Both on the backhand.
Indeed, looking to correct on her own.
Yeah, it's another good bowl.
Very
Two
good
good
shots.
bowls. This is what she needs.
Good for her confidence as well.
Yeah, and good sportsmanship. Tan clapping that bowl. This looks like good weight.
Indeed it does. She's coming down to having a little look at this. Chasing it in, calling it in to the head.
In the area. In the area.
Just the wrong side of that bowl of Siobhan's.
A good bowl.
Siobhan holding two. Siobhan just pulling up short. Probably about 2 foot short there. Holding two though. Tan investigating now.
Yeah, it's just two down. I think the shot's still on the backhand.
Absolutely agree. Same bowl as last time. She can get the inside edge of her own bowl and it'll just kick her over to the jack. If she gets the outside edge, it'll work as well. Can afford to be just a bit over the positive weight. Even a full trail is a good result as well. Tan now leading the match. Final bowl of the end.
It's not short.
Very good effort.
Just runs through. She's never going to die wondering.
Indeed. Siobhan now looking to make her last bowl count. Could be a good pick up here for Siobhan. Just doesn't look like it's there at the moment.
That's it. I think that's it, and it's not deliberate, but that tactic of coming to the head, looking, studying, which you're entitled to do, I think can have its advantages both ways. I think if your opponent's got a good draw rhythm and just bowls their full bowl straight off, you're sometimes in a bit of trouble. But if you break up that rhythm, it can be beneficial.
Absolutely, it can just bring that rhythm back into your side of the fence, doesn't it, Baz?
Well, I'm not saying all the time, but that last bowl was an example where, and we were right. One did try and go ditch to ditch, and unfortunately, he's dropped it in the ditch.
Just not happy with that at all. So again, Tan rolling that medium, just over medium length now. Shorter side of a long end. Siobhan Tootell, first bowl now. Should be pretty cranky that she's dropped a jack in the ditch, so she might come back with a vengeance at the moment. Looks very good. Very good start.
Let's see what hand Tan selects here. Again, favouring her backhand.
Siobhan, she's just pulled up just a fraction short of the jack, but still a very good bowl. What sort of response does Tanya reply with?
Just drifting through, and I think that's that wider hand now.
Shout out to Linda doing the score updates for the men's side.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thanks, Linda. That's very helpful. So another good bowl.
Good shot from Siobhan there. Holding two.
Tan sticking to the backhand. Needs to be absolutely precise with her weight here. Good effort, but out of the count.
Third bowl now, Siobhan on a forehand. She's looking just to get to her own or just pass them. But she's just fallen short. Just fall short. Siobhan's changed up now on her backhand. She'll be looking, trying to push the kitty around the corner. Try and take that shot off Tan. Adds to the count, holding three now. Tan, final bowl. What does she do? Just getting some questions here from the marker. Trying to figure out what shot she wants to play. Just came to that backhand Baz, isn't she? And again, not quite as positive as what I thought she might have been.
Yeah, I thought with backward there she might have been tempted to have a roll. Anyway, 3 to Vaughn, which is very, very pick up.
Change the score 14-8 now, so Vaughn on the strike back.
Yeah, she picked up 5 in the last 2 ends.
Siobhan not making the same mistake this time. Jack stays on.
Good opening bowl here.
Yeah, it's worth noting she's favouring that narrower side, isn't she, Baz? Very good start from her.
See, the trouble with playing around the clock is you've got to know what the green's doing on both sides, and if it's a true drawing green on both hands and no wind affected, then that's fine. But when you're battling the elements and different draw lines on both hands, it's pretty tricky to get that right all the time.
Yeah, good pick-up, Baz. I was about to comment basically the exact same thing. Very, very tricky. You don't see it done very often.
No, I think certainly in indoors where, like I say, there's no conditions and the draw line's true, you'd be probably pretty safe playing it. But to be honest, out here, I'd pick my hand and probably stay with that.
Yeah, I'd be doing the same. I was leading on the weekend in the fours, Baz, and there's one game where I was having a real difficult time on it though, so I ended up doing the whole round-the-clock thing.
Well, there's certainly a place for that when the conditions are right. But
it was the first time in years that I'd done around the clock.
This looks like a better effort.
It does here. Dan.
Just running through those.
Just finding the gap. It does set herself up for the back-end bowls though.
Oh,
Siobhan holding 2. Again, should be looking to put maximum pressure here on Tan.
Didn't want Jack there.
It's finishing a great home. Yeah, I just had Marco and Siobhan having a bit of a joke. Good miss.
Yeah, she didn't want Jack there, particularly if she didn't stay with it. She's going to hand over the 2 shots that she had. I like the track. Just going to fall short. Good effort.
It's finished about 8 inches in front of Jack. Siobhan's still holding 2 at the moment though. Keeps that much forward moving. Singles all again with momentum. Trying to keep it in your court. Siobhan should switch up to a forehand now. Should be looking just to get to that front back bowl of Tans, I think.
Yeah, I think that front bowl, it's on the running surface, so it could be knocked in. So really smart move here, coming to the forehand.
She can even play a covering draw shot here.
Covering count's perfect, and she's just about done that.
Very good bowl.
Does count.
Holding 3 now, Von.
Yeah, it throws the pressure right back on Tanya.
Indeed.
Probably stay on the backhand, I think.
Absolutely.
You work off your own front one. Sit one of the wing bowls, either bowl.
Tan Humphris, here she comes. She's definitely put some weight on behind this.
Has she?
Oh, it's the dual colours confusing me again. Doesn't take much to confuse me. Good call, Greg.
Yeah, it's 4 metres short.
I thought she would have been a lot more aggressive to that. A much more fuller type shot.
Yeah, Just tightened up in that. Goes down another 3, I reckon.
Geez, out the hand, I thought that was rocketing, Baz.
Yeah, those dual colour bowls can give that impression. I'll let you off. Another 3. What's that take us to?
11-14 now. Vaughan drags herself back into this game, so it's basically game on again. Very, very close.
She's gone back to that 3/4 length end. Probably wanted it a bit longer, I reckon.
Yeah, I think that's about the length she's going to sort of sit at and prefer. Siobhan just pulling it across again, playing the narrow hand, so if that wind drops, she does tend to get a little bit more swing. Good over here from 10. Just falling about 1.5 foot short.
Yeah, it's a better first bowl.
It's the first time in a couple of ends we haven't seen Siobhan nail the first one. Should definitely be trying to do this with the second though.
No, she's come up short again. On the forehand.
Yeah, she had to that time. She's just starting to build a bit of a wall on the other side. I'm just asking for how fast short those front ones are on the forehand, looking to improve her weight control. Again, just a fraction out there. Hope for the men, Mitch Jackson holding shot at the moment.
Tad down on the forehand.
Just a bit high and wide there, wasn't she, Baz? That breeze just holding her out there slightly.
Yeah, weight was good.
Not the best head for the ladies here then, but Siobhan with a lot of room here, try and draw a shot.
Yeah, we will defend them a bit. It is tricky out here when that breeze is blustery, so these two are very, very good draw bowlers, but having to wrestle with the conditions as well. One's going to sneak in.
Good bowl. I do favour that last one for shot now from Siobhan.
So definitely holding 2.
Correction on that. Mark has just held up a 1 there.
What? Hang on. Okay.
The camera does skew it a little bit, Baz, doesn't it?
It looks like 2 from here.
We were talking about this the other day in the Champion Singles final. Just how much the camera can skew it out.
Oh, she's a bit tight here. She might work off that front one though.
Doesn't want to punch it up though.
Hasn't. It's probably punched her own up.
Indeed, just punched her own back, shot up for shot. 1 to Tanya.
Cheeky one.
$15-11 now. They're just measuring again just to see who's in there for the second shot. Indeed, 1 to 10. Again, 10, favouring the medium length. It's a little bit on the shorter side this time, so Siobhan's just checking, make sure it's at 21 metre length. But indeed, she's happy with it. Dan, first bowl on the backhand again.
Yeah, men's score currently at 13-8. Tristan Smollicum over Mitch Jackson. Great shot, Von.
Great starter from Von there. They're having a great game, the men, aren't they? Same with the ladies. Both games looking like they're crackers.
Yeah, 13-8, Mitch holding.
Dan not overly happy with it, but it will fall behind, which is always an advantage.
It's not close, but it's not wasted.
Probably end up finishing about 1.5 meters behind.
Yeah, this all. I thought it
Just matches a short bowl.
Thought it might have snuck in for second shot, but hasn't. So Tan really just wanting to build the head here. It's pretty hard chasing just one bowl.
Yeah, I think it'll definitely pay for her to get another bowl in the head before starting to look to attack. Indeed, she's running very well, but just again on that shorter side. Probably about 1 metre short, those two pink and purple bowls of tan. Von now, third bowl for the end, on the backhand, playing that narrow side. Very good shot.
Very good shot and a counter.
This left hand thinking now.
It's probably where it's worth coming for a bit of a look.
Yeah, I definitely think I'd be coming up for a walk if I could. But she's not. On the backhand. She's liking it so far.
The weight's all right.
She's got to clear her own.
Yeah, just
doesn't. It's that disadvantage of short bowls, isn't it, Baz? Just they always seem to get in the way.
that weight was all right. It probably, to be honest, it probably would have tailed off and not counted anyway. But yeah, the short bowl definitely, and especially if it's your own.
Yeah, you never want that. Final bowl now, Siobhan. Looks like she's got a fair bit of weight behind this one. She's definitely not short. Just overplayed the shot fractionally.
Now, just to explain to the viewers, we've only got the 2 camera angles. Generally, we'd have more, but we found that our live stream was continually interrupted when we had the extra cameras up. Is that right, Greg?
Yeah, indeed. Sort of gone through our other setup now, our backup setup, and just can't have as many cameras sitting on that network as just hurts our performance.
Yeah, and that is due to the internet connectivity in this area, we believe.
Yeah, we'll keep working on it and try and nail our solution.
And we're across to Darwin over the next 3 or 4 days, or certainly from Tuesday onwards. Any plans to live stream over there, Greg?
Yeah, we'll definitely try and get it out again. And yeah, see how the play runs and see who we can get to commentate.
We're missing the dulcet tones of Anita Rook today, getting some very good feedback on how you two as a duo have been performing. Very informative, very knowledgeable.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we tend to have a good time doing this. Have a bit of a joke.
Yeah, Rookie a bit invested in this final, so she wanted to watch it, which is fine.
So again, Siobhan has sunk the jack accidentally, so Tan's rolled her favoured medium length.
It's a good start, though.
Very good start here from Siobhan.
Yeah, great start.
Should be very happy with that.
Gentle applause from the crowd. So they score 15-11, first to 25, 25 up game. It's a good reply here.
Very good try.
Stays on the running surface, so be able to use that.
Indeed, it's not wasted.
Vaughn putting one behind.
Again, not wasted from her here.
No, it's good. Probably in the count.
I think it's just rolled a fraction through, but it's still not going to waste. Dan on a backhand now. She had a few questions from the mark at this end. Just fallen short.
So marker indicating that Tan's holding one.
Vaughn's changed up here. She's gone into a backhand now. But again, she hasn't been playing that side very often and just forgot about the wind.
Yeah, that's
carrying it across.
Definitely two different draw lines.
She was definitely looking for that playing type shot though, trying to trail kitty, sit bowls, that positive weight that we all try to look for.
Another good bowl there.
Siobhan now, final ball on a backhand.
A bit more intent in this one, Greg.
She's definitely a bit more on the attack now. She's liking it. What a great shot.
Jack all the way and takes it back for 3. Not a great 3, but a good, well, holding 3 is good. But the Jack has spilled out, so there is an open draw. But again, we're in really pretty tricky conditions at the moment.
Should be very happy that though. Very, very good trail. Puts all the pressure back onto Tan now. Tanya Humphris, final ball for the end. Looking to draw a shot. At least 2 down.
Skinny.
Gets through the gap is good though. Very good shot, Tanya.
Great shot.
What a brilliant bowl.
Yeah, pressure bowl, and probably sunk on a bit when she saw that getting through the gap. You're not riding bowls, but you're certainly internally visualising hanging on to those 3, I'd imagine.
Marker confirms 1 to 10. Still this characteristically medium length that Tan's been rolling. Good start from Tan. About 2 foot through. Just a roar from the crowd then as Tristan able to grab the kitty on his rink. And saw the old characteristic fist pump from him as well, so he's pretty much in tune on his rink at the moment. Good response here from Vaughn. Tanya looking to correct and has just fallen short, so just an overcorrection done from there. That's not ideal. Siobhan's second bowl. This doesn't look too far away, does it at all, Baz?
No, she's on the money. Holding 2.
Just a reminder, first to 25. Good correction here from Tan. Did take shot with that final bowl of hers. Enough to make one switch to the forehand as well. Final ball for Tan here. Looks pretty good if it's got the weight. Just dropped short though.
One down, I fancy.
Yeah, market just indicated one for Tan as well. Just one on the forehand here. Definitely not short.
Gave it a chance.
Yeah, the wind just dropped a little bit there and just didn't give the ball a chance to start getting any turn happening either. One to 10.
And she holds her nerve and kicks away.
Both played very, very good bowls so far. Both had very good campaigns in this singles. Tan Humphris now, first bowl. Just finished a little bit behind there. Looks like it's about 1.5 meters, 2 meters behind. Siobhan, pretty handy start.
Needed a bit of jack there with that weight. So again, that's that staying on the backhand. Oh, great bowl there, Greg Wetzler.
Indeed, that was a pressure cooking bowl and she played it very good.
And that's on the unpreferred forehand, so that's a great confidence boost. Thanks, Narelle, for delivering 2 glasses of ice and 2 Cokes. The commentators.
She's just pulled this across her body here.
Yeah, very uncharacteristic, that one.
Particularly when she's already just played like 2 awesome bowls.
Yeah.
Tan's going down for a look.
Well, again, holding shot, but still taking that time to calm herself. And
Absolutely.
to be honest, backhand trail wouldn't be too bad here.
Yeah, just covering up the jack.
Oh, yeah, Vaughn's got one to come. Didn't realise that. Probably leave it alone, then I'd start in the forehand.
He's open there for that shot, though. If she can tuck it around the corner. I'll show you the head in a second.
How's she looking here?
She's back on the backhand. Does she have the weight?
Even if she doesn't, it blocks up. It is 2.
She does have the weight, though.
Yeah, that really puts... both bowls are in front, so obstacles for Von Tootell to get around.
Yeah, as you mentioned, it definitely does make it a bit more difficult with those obstacles in the way. What shot does she play? I think if I was her, I'd nearly go back to a forehand, try and sit the shot bowl. Yes. Second shot is okay at the moment. Siobhan, though, playing a backhand. I think she'll be looking, trying to get to her own bowls, get to the shot. A bit of a trail is okay as well. She's got a full trail. What a great shot from Siobhan now.
Got it clean.
She's done that a few times this game. Very, very nice. High risk manoeuvre though. If she didn't quite get the jackets full, she could have easily dropped a 2. But obviously backed herself.
Well, I think in singles finals, you've got to make the play. You've got to have a go. You're only there once.
Absolutely. Takes score 17-12.
Well, unless you're a superstar, then you're there more than once. But this is their chance to become the first time NT women's singles title holder. Same as Tan. So both ladies trying to etch their name in history.
Just taking our time at the moment. Girls just having a quick little break. Very hot conditions here today. I believe congratulations on order, Baz. EO for the Bowls NT again now. Welcome aboard.
Thanks very much, Greg. Yes, very honoured to fill that role, and not something I was expecting to do, but an opportunity arose and had to talk to a couple of people about it. Just an update of score on the men's rink. Tristan Smollicum up 18-10 over Mitch Jackson. So Von on the mat, rolling a full length end. Jack on the tee.
Just going to do a quick score correction here, Baz. I think we've forgotten to put an end up on Von, so yeah, that'll take it to 17-15.
Well, apologies there, ladies and gentlemen. Just the two of us in operation here, doing the cameras, the commentary, and special comments, and the scoreboard. So apologise for that.
Makes it a bit more exciting game for us though. 17-15 now. Tan versus Siobhan. Siobhan just drops a bit wide and short. First ball here from Tanya's fallen well short as well, so both looking to correct with their seconds. It is an improvement. Just finished about a metre behind Jack here. Just short of the ditch.
Not much change in this bowl. Replicates her first delivery, so a couple of short bowls, unfortunately.
Yeah, Von's been favouring that longer length, hasn't she? And she's been this time been able to keep it on the bat, on the surface, and it's just taking a bit for Tan to sort out a length.
Yeah.
Good shot here from Siobhan though.
Yeah, draws the absoluter, so very good bowl. Now Humphris needs to probably at least get second wood here. Doesn't like it, it's turned her back.
Just needs to compose herself here now.
Yeah, you don't want to be giving away a loose 4. So definitely needs to correct on her last to stay in this end. That's what we were talking about earlier, Greg. You know, it's hot. Conditions are trying. Fatigue can set in now. Another good bowl by Siobhan.
Very good bowl, Siobhan. Yeah, I agree. I'd much prefer to be sitting in the shade here than out there on the green in the heat.
Okay, so last bowl coming down. Weight looks better. Definitely looks better.
She gets this back bowl of Von's, cut it down to 2. Be a good result.
Hasn't. She's run through, unfortunately. I think that might be very close to a full count.
They're just talking about it now.
Kick 2 out, 3. And Von's going to look for the 4th. And
Tan's closest, just behind that peg marker. You can just see the pink edging just behind the orange. Oh, this could be dire here for Tan, couldn't it, Baz?
well, it's not killer, but it's not very helpful.
Very close.
Just in, I think. So I think it's only going to be 3. 3.
Indeed, the 3.
Very handy.
And guess what, Baz? We have a new leader. Siobhan just takes the lead now.
Wow. Well, full credit. She's stuck to it. Tristan lining up for a big drive. Next rink over.
You can see it just in that camera shot.
Cleans out several bowls.
As he generally does, he's got a very big drive. Big, tall Tristan.
Yeah, both those boys have.
Again, Von rolled that longer length that she's been favouring this game. Thanks, Rainey, for the compliment.
Yeah, doing our best here, Greg. Trying to be informative and entertaining as much as we can.
Great start from Siobhan, though. Players out there on the green doing the entertaining for us, I think.
Tan on the backhand. Wide hand.
Pretty handy start here from the looks of it.
Very good.
Very good.
We close to shot. Measure I'd favour.
Both ladies done very good so far this end, building that head up nicely. It's been a great game between them as well.
Well, scores would indicate that. Had some good tight heads. Yeah, that's that wide hand, everybody.
It's a pretty good changeover, actually. I don't mind it. Give yourself chances for later on in the end.
Weight looks positive here.
Looks very good. Looks like a very, very good shot. Yes, well done, Tan. Siobhan just asking a few questions for our markers. A woman, anti-legend.
Just the one.
One Von.
One Von.
You can see Sue indicated that white bowl sitting jack high, holding shot. Von careful not to get into the backside of Tan's bowl.
Trail's nice too, though.
Indeed. She's got this head set up nice for herself, hasn't she, Baz?
Yeah. I think if I was Tan, I'd switch to the forehand. She's got herself coming in. It's a narrower hand. She's got Von to sit on.
Tan as well asking some questions. Still looking at a backhand at the moment.
Coming up short.
Siobhan holding one at the moment. Just gets around the back there.
Now there is a shot on here if Tan were inclined, but very risky, I suppose. Knocking the jack up. She's got nothing behind, but that wing bowl's probably holding up the other two at the front.
Yeah, I do like that core Barry. You'd definitely be playing that forehand. Doesn't have to be big weight. It could just a little bit of a swing and weight onto that white bowl of Siobhan's.
And if it's swinging weight and she's onto her front bowl, she's going to tap that up.
Exactly. Tanya now, final bowl for the end. Weighing up her options still. A lot of thought is going into this at the moment. No, she's indeed to stick to her backhand. Looking to draw this off now. Very, very good effort. Just don't think it's quite got the weight to be counting. Siobhan gets the one. The 18-14, of course, referencing the men's game that's also being played concurrently at the moment. Over on Rink 5, Sticks just leading that match at the moment. They're having a very, very good battle as well. Which is exactly what we want for a final, so very good. Siobhan just drops it behind. Wait, looks good here from 10 though. This was like a very good shot from her.
Yeah, good shot. About a foot short.
Yeah, I definitely do struggle to read those dual colours, trying to get them in there. I find they tend to pull up very quickly for me, so I generally call them as a good shot. They just pull up a bit short. Second ball now. Looking to correct on a first a little bit. Another foot of play to be very, very good at this time of game.
Well, she's in for 2.
Just left a bit of a gap, that's all, and Siobhan doesn't need much of an invitation.
Yeah, let's just run through. Possibly hung around for shot. Has. No.
10 just holding one at the moment.
Down on the forehand. Wider hand.
How's this one for weight?
Looks pretty good. That's the shot.
Very good. Just under a foot short. Putting pressure back onto Siobhan now.
Yeah, so I'd say holding 2. Siobhan with 1 bowl to play, and
Just coming down now to look at the head. You mentioned the high performance team earlier, Barry, so Siobhan's part of that as well, so she'll be down there next weekend.
fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, very exciting. Yeah, exciting to be nominated, and I certainly think it's a great opportunity to get the information that is out there. That's one thing. A lot of people don't have access to that. It's, there's a lot of good information, and who knows, it might be just what one of our young bowlers need to go to that next level.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
You see it in other sports when there's academies and products and the talent that comes out of those. And being a Swans man, I'll probably refer to Isaac Heaney. You don't know much about AFL, but
I can't give you much help on AFL.
No, but it's the same as cricket academies. You get good products when they were up and running. Football academies, same. So Von's gone through with her bowl here. So probably a bit disappointing, but yeah. Anyway, to finish off, great opportunity. We're looking forward to it. So favour 2 for Tanya. Probably doesn't need to change much from her last 2 bowls, really. Doesn't want any jack movement. Just really needs to draw to that back bowl. Stay nice and wide.
She's studying this head quite intently.
Yeah. Your last ball on the forehand was on the forehand, wasn't it?
It was, and I'd definitely be keen to see her on that forehand again. Even if she just stays up wide, don't cut the head this time. She's playing a forehand.
And wind just kicking up as well. She's on a pretty good track.
I don't mind this at all.
Pretty good track, pretty good weight. No jack. Yeah,
Very good bowl.
Rolls another one in.
Very, very good.
Took her time and executed very well.
It's been very impressive with 10 at the moment. She's definitely taking much more of an interest, as we mentioned earlier in the game. And taking her time. It's very good to see.
Just not just the 3-3 to Tanya.
Indeed. Puts Tanya back into the lead of the game.
New leader.
2019, first to 25.
Great start by Tanya Humphris.
Yeah, Barry the men's having a very close game at the moment. 18-15 in favour of Tristan, but Mitch holding 2 in the head.
So 10 in the area again. Just running through, but not wasted. Two short balls there.
Another good shot here from Tan. Very, very good. Putting maximum pressure back on Von now. Holding 3. Von looking to get one in the head now.
Three to Tristan over on that other rink. He pulled off a big drive and
big changeover. He was 2 down.
Now she draws shot here. And I think is in the count. Wow, holding a count of 4. 1 bowl to come.
Jeez, if she can keep this full, get out to 24-19, first to 25. That's pretty impressive.
Fair to say this is a massive bowl.
Siobhan plays very well under pressure. She's looking to play a backhand. Let's see, what can she do? Looks close. Looks very close. Ah, what a shot, Siobhan.
What a great shot, Siobhan Tootell.
Very nice bowling. It's critical she got one in then. Obviously couldn't afford to drop a 4 then.
And looks like Tan holds one.
It does look that way. 1 to 10 indeed. Confirmed by Marcus Silverman. $21.19 the score now.
Good starter.
Not too bad at all. Finished about 1.5 foot short. Siobhan now on the forehand. Bit of a switch over.
It's going to cut the head, I think.
Yeah, she's been playing that backhand much more consistently, so that's the narrower side. Just didn't quite get it out there. Looking across again, Mitch is holding 2 shots over there against Tristan.
Shot of Tanya is going to fall short. And Von also coming up a bit short there.
There's been a slight change of direction on the breeze at the moment. It's just more coming over our shoulders now. Could give an indication on why they're just pulling up a little bit short. Because again, the rest of their ends have been to a much higher standard. Again, you sort of spoke about it earlier, Baz, as well. Fatigue just starting to set in on both of them as well.
Yeah, like we said, hot conditions.
Great correction here from Siobhan. Cracking bowl. Makes it very hard for Tan to get to.
Oh, definitely. I think a good second here. Probably can afford to play through a little bit because she does have...
Like the first call from yours, Barry, trying to get second shots. There's still a lot of space between her closest bowl and the jack.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Again, just doesn't want to give Siobhan that little sniff to keep powering through.
She's played good weight, arriving weight, which is good.
Just slips past.
She probably played what I said the second call, and like you say now, leaves it open to draw 2.
Siobhan finding out how much space she's got for our marker.
Coming down on the forehand, send it wide. I don't think that's going to be...
Just looks like a 1 to Siobhan here. $21.20. Looking out across the green again, I can see Mitch has just nailed his first bowl. Holding sticks to account at the moment. A very good game from the men at the moment. It's a long way away, but Sticks has just trailed the kitty off Mitch again.
So score update on the men: Tristan 21, Mitch Jackson 18.
Great start here from Tan. Yeah, I think Mitch picked up a 3 last end against Tristan. It's a battle of the draw and drives over there at the moment. Siobhan just falling short with a second. Tanya played a very good first bowl. Looking to capitalise on that now. Just overplays it to the ditch. Siobhan just asking a few questions.
Mitch warming up again.
She's played this very well. She's calling it all the way in. Very good bowl. Mitch just didn't quite get contact with that last drive he had.
I was hoping he would have picked up. He's got a beautiful drive. I was hoping he might have picked that up on the wide angle. So Tan looking to come down on the backhand again, looking to just drift in. It's not bad, Greg.
Looks pretty good.
What a shot,
Oh,
Tanya
great bowl, Tanya.
Humphris. Rapturous applause. Makes 2. Critical bowl.
Score's so close at the moment, 21-20. A 2 this end would be glorious for Tanya.
That's just pressure, isn't it? That's
Absolutely.
just brilliant.
Watching Siobhan walk back down the green, she's got a smile on, but behind that smile is a very competitive face.
Do you go big here, Greg? Do you go big?
I think you've got to change the head up now. Siobhan doesn't have the biggest drive on her, but she's got a very, very good upshot.
Yeah, I think I'd be looking for that. Very hard to outdraw, although you could do this, play the same shot that Tan just played.
She's changed over to the forehand. I think she will be going a bit more bait.
Yeah,
Indeed, she's on the attack.
Forehand with weight. Waiting.
Doesn't look far. Oh, very close.
Just hung on that narrow hand. Great attempt. Well, sometimes you got to throw caution to the wind, Greg, and
I absolutely agree. I think definitely a shot there, trying to get some movement happening.
had to be centimetre perfect either on the draw or on the drive. So you just go with what's going to give you the best option.
Absolutely.
Tristan draws a Beautiful front, almost a front toucher.
10 now. We could add to the count. It could be critical.
Rinse and repeat.
Absolutely. On a backhand.
Just not far away.
Or just the wrong edge of Siobhan's bowl then.
Gentle applause from the crowd.
2 shots though, still very, very handy.
What's that take us to?
We guess out at 23-20 now.
Brings the mat up.
Got the wide angle on again, Baz, just trying to show people the other game happening, the men's game.
Yeah, I can tell you on the men's game, Tristan holding 1. Drawing for a second.
Tanya Humphris now coming down on her backhand. Just popped into camera then.
And it's a good start by 10.
Not too bad at all. The back edge of the big teardrop that we all work to. Siobhan, very good start. Jack movement.
Yeah, good shot by Von.
Can see the men's game in the background there. Sticks holding shot. He's lost bowl of the end. Mitch has one behind him.
Tan just cutting the head here, I think. At pretty good weight. Tristan's missed that draw shot. Holding 1, Mitch has the next 2. Just not really set up for a target. Great bowl here by Von.
Depends how risky Mitch wants to be there. Is a little shot on for an edge. Edging sticks his bowl out. Great bowling from Von. 2 shots to her at the moment. He's lining up for a drive as well. Not quite. Siobhan holding 2 now. On the wider forehand.
She gets under that front one. If she gets under that front one, she's in good shape.
She's got a bit of weight here though. She doesn't want to move the kitty. Ooh, very nice though. Finishes in a very good home.
Still just the 2.
Tanya now. Currently working out what shot she's going to play. She does have that one on the backhand there. She can afford just to play a bit of a metre through. Try and trail kitty. Even if you've got a shorter bowl up.
Yeah, there is a shot just under hers on the backhand.
She's had XGs now for about 6 weeks, Baz, and yeah, I was having a chat with her the other day, and she's just not quite feeling comfortable on those the running shots at the moment. Still just trying to figure it out, but she's playing a draw bowl so well at the moment.
That's right. I fancy she'll go the backhand here. Gets it away on the backhand. Looks okay.
Guess thrown bowl, it works as well.
Exactly. Always
Very
an
good.
option. Always
Changes
the
it
option.
up.
Yeah. I don't know if she got shot out of it, but she certainly got second, I think.
Yeah, it looks like from this angle that she is holding second, but Siobhan just coming down to have a quick look at the head.
Oh, 2 blue. Cancel us.
Yeah, sounds like she's holding 2 at the moment. There is space out there on that forehand, Baz, but she won't want to be trying to tip over Tan's bowl.
No, holding 2 gets it at 22-23, 1 down, and it's a great shot by Mitch Jackson. He's just got a bit of the jag, spat it back to his own.
Siobhan, final bowl for the end on a forehand. Beautiful weight.
Yeah, probably a bit tentative, and I don't blame her at all. You know, you're holding 2, you don't want to spill it. And next minute you're 20 down, so I think you've got to be happy with the 2 there. Tan having a look, kicks out 1. They might put the tape on this, or they might not.
Tan concedes 2.
Reluctantly.
Such a close game. We're starting to see the final part of it now. First to 25, and it's 22-23 in favour of Tan.
That's what we want, wasn't it? You know,
Absolutely.
Tan definitely got out to an early lead, and Von, you know, to her credit, has worked hard to get back into the game, and here we are. Both players can go out on this end.
In the Australian Fours last year, Baz, Siobhan ended up going against head-to-head with Karen Murphy and ended up getting the win against her, so it just shows the class of Siobhan at the moment. She's got a serious amount of experience at these high-level games, and great start.
Great start. I'd assume the other 3 got a couple close as well.
They did indeed. That was a terrific game. I was watching it. Very, very good.
Yeah, that's good. And little victories like that for us in the NT are very important. You know, rink wins, if that's where you're at, and you know, the chances of us beating some of the bigger states, very hard. All right, back to this game. Very exciting final, ladies and gentlemen.
Siobhan, the second bowl now, trying to just work with the first one. Small correction. Just saw that Mitch picked up a 2. Siobhan falls just behind the jack.
Tan down on her backhand. Yeah, a bit of encouragement from the stands. So Von holding 1. She's down on the forehand.
Just liking it, trying to chase it into the jack there.
And probably doesn't. Not sure if it counts or not.
Just has fallen jack high though. Another bowl in the head's good. Over to the men, I can see Mitch has just nailed his first bowl again. Sticks again, trying to trail the kitty from him.
Sue Orman not prepared to call. Getting asked a lot of questions. Well, that's good though. I mean, it's a state singles final. Let's not forget that.
Tanya worked very hard to get here, beating Colleen Orr in the semis.
She's a bit skinny here. Oh, we want to rest that bowl, ideally. She gave it a chance.
I think Sticks has just drawn shots. The resting front knocker. Not bad from the old boy.
Yes, indeed. What's Jackson got? He's close. He's close. Oh, very close. Just under. That was a great attempt. Okay, back to the game at hand. So Von down on the forehand. Trail here works big time, Greg. Trail here works big time.
Big shot here from Siobhan.
This works big time.
Great bowl. Great bowl. Pressure cooking bowl here.
Well, that's close to 3. Close.
I do like it for 3 from this angle. The other head for the men's is incredible at the moment. About 5 bowls in the space of a tea towel.
2. 2 and a measure is the call from Sue Orman. Tan just looking here. I wonder.
Just asked for a score update as well.
Yeah. That's good that she doesn't know the score. No, it is. It just means she's bowling in the moment.
Concentrating very hard on her own game.
Yeah, that's right. And a lot of people, and we've discussed it anyway, Tristan being this.
Sticks just laying on the ground trying to block Mitch's drive at the moment.
Yes, we know the big one's coming. The big one wood's coming out from Jackson.
We'll hold on the wide camera angle at the moment while Tan makes a decision.
Helmets on, ladies and gentlemen.
The Jack's just in amongst that big clump of bowls. Mitch one down.
Mitch got 3 seconds. No, the one wood stays in the bag.
Played much more control than I thought he might have. But
yeah.
Sticks did have those ones behind. But as you said, back to the game at hand now. Siobhan holding 2, possibly 3. The men wrap up the game.
Tristan Smollicum is your state singles champion for 2025.
Great effort from Mitch Jackson. Another final for him.
Yeah, no, fantastic. And that hurts Tanya Humphris. She had a nibble at it.
Getting to the business end of this game as well now.
So do we think it's 3? I'll tell you what, if it's 3, then we're in trouble. Then this game has been decided. So final score, 25-20 to Tristan Smollicum. Congratulations, Tristan. Tight measure here.
Looks like the game will stay alive.
Yeah, I think it was just 2. Wow, that was probably 2 centimetres in that. 24.
23. What a close, fantastic final we have.
Who knows? Will it be decided on this end? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad we've brought you a crackerjack ladies singles final.
Bit of a surprising play here from Siobhan. She's actually come up a little bit shorter than what we've seen previously.
Wow. Is she going to put Jack in the ditch? First bowl.
It's a hell of a call to make.
It is.
Jack's finished off a little bit from the ditch, so I suspect not.
Yeah, imagine Matt right up, Jack in the ditch. Bang. Take the title. All right. Von Tootell to get us away. Possibly the final end. Scores are very, very tight.
On the backhand, the tighter hand today.
Yeah, Von's overplayed this slightly, but it's still in a good position.
Just falling outside the teardrop, so not too bad a start.
Tan on the backhand, narrow hand, or turns her back on that.
Yeah, did not like that at all.
Not sure. Not sure why.
Didn't finish up in a bad spot though.
It's actually shot. Maybe he just didn't get it away too well.
Yeah, I find that's what happens. Sometimes players just don't get their bowl out the right way and tend to turn their bowls, but they're back on their bowl. She finished about a foot behind the jack.
Tootell with second shot.
Looking to improve on her first now.
I think I like the weight better.
I think she does as well, actually. She's watching this one with a bit more intent.
Yeah, nearly. Not prepared to call that. So both. 10 coming down now. Yeah, just come up short. One blue.
That indicates that Siobhan's currently holding shot at the moment for game.
Yeah, so therefore holding game.
It's up to Tanya now to try and wrestle this back to her. Von looks like she likes this a lot though. Understandably, because it's a very, very good lawn bowl.
It's a lovely bowl. Holding game. Tan's got 2 chances to save the match. She's down on her backhand.
Just needs to hold a second. A second longer would be helpful. Oh, just gets that other bowl from Siobhan. Doesn't make it easy for her now with one bowl to play each.
One bowl to play, but that's an open jack. That's gettable.
One thing that will make it hard, Baz, is like all those bowls are just sitting in one line though. No real heads to crash into.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's got to be perfect, but it is. There's nothing in your way if you play the right draw bowl. You're not having to get around.
That's true. Siobhan Tootell, final bowl for the end.
Holding game.
Could be a final bowl for the match as well.
Do you think blocker?
I think if she gets to a front white, I think that's a good result.
You know,
just to provide something.
Yeah,
in
tuck
Tan's
it
way.
Even tuck it away. Doesn't want to leave anything jack high.
Yeah, jack high'd be the best result for her right now. Siobhan Tootell, what do you have for us today?
I'll tell you what, she's got good weight, that's for sure. Very, 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 very...
This gives Tan a chance, though.
That's what we said. You don't want to finish jack high. Give her something to sit on.
Tan Humphris now needs a shot. Otherwise, it's game over.
Well, there's a trial for 2.
Indeed, and a 2 will get her over the line too, I think. So she has a chance to win the game.
She can win the game on this bowl, ladies and gentlemen. Currently, Siobhan Tootell holds the ladies' singles title in her hand. Tanya Humphris with this bowl, if she can get shot.
Even if she trails that jack at half a metre, that'll be 2 shots for her.
That's right. All on this bowl.
Pressure cooking bowl at the moment. She's gone bigger than that though.
She's gone weight. She's gone weight.
There is results and options. It does get an
God,
option, but
no.
not quite.
They've cheered it, but it's not enough. It's not
Excellent
enough.
effort. But Siobhan Tootell, you will be the state champion.
Oh,
She's been runner-up
dear.
twice.
No one can ever say she doesn't have a go.
No.
Well done, ladies. That was a brilliant final.
Excellent. Yeah, thanks, Barry, for commentating with us.
Thanks, Greg, and look forward to hearing you again and seeing you again.
Yeah, thank you. Again, congratulations to Tristan and Siobhan. And yeah, we'll see what other games we can try and bring you this week. Cheers. Thank you.
Thanks, Greg. Cheers.